Excuse me, greetings everyone. This is me again, Zara Pasak. Come to show you how wrong even the Shias are, not only the Sunnis. So let's see. This is one of a kind, I guess. If I feel, as I've been feeling in my life. So, but never have we been allowed to show this. So now I'm going to, last time I reached here from my previous live stream on this article, Ismaili, right? So Allah is above and beyond everything. You can read this article. I just don't want to go above because then I'll lose where I was at in my previous live stream. Excuse me. So this, you see what is, what I'm going to prove, please bear with me. I'm not prepared for this. Like they say that Allah is above everything and Allah is not His creation. And there's an ayat also that says that Allah encompasses everything in His knowledge. So without knowledge, Allah is nothing. Knowledge is so important, meaning. Can you see this ayat? Allah. So I have to prove this wrong. It was a very big problem until I reached the all this the Hindu way or the free spiritual way Moji Baba has taken and all, to show you what is this pure awareness. And then I had this someone like Nasim Haramain to say that Allah, it's all knowledge that has come to us, information. And so just think, right, Shiva, the way he's given a blow to this creator by, the creator says that I am nothing. No, I am above this. I'm not the I'm not the created. I'm not in what I've created. But can't you say that everything that has been created is in him? So we have a scientist and all like Nasim Haramein who say that it's it's not consciousness that this information has come from. This is something, it's from something else. But just think, without awareness, where would this creator be? So Shiva has given this creator such a blow. he had this pride. So I do believe in this story. Hindu story about Brahma, who said that, I am everything, I am most important. So, how do you think the Creator created without awareness, without consciousness? Right? What a blow to the Creator. So, here we are to give that blow to the Creator and show you how we've been deceived. Shiva, 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 Shiva. Bole ki jai ho, Shiv ji ki jai ho. You see? No, okay. So if you still you have doubts about this, so let's see. I'm going to try and explain to you. All this is that you see. Then Allah encompasses everything in His knowledge. Without knowledge, then what is? Allah is nothing without knowledge. But what is the most important thing they missed in showing you, not even telling you? Okay, we tell someone and then we show someone. How is he above? And like you tell someone, right, he's above everything. And then they've tried to prove it, but even the Ismailis have failed, I feel. Human intellect, akal al-juz. You see, they won't tell you the ground of all intellect, the ground of mind, intellect, which is pure awareness. Without awareness, mind is nothing. Mind is dead if it doesn't have that awareness. And I haven't even been able to explain this light. Like, only the light is this intellect, and this is all a creation of God. Even if Allah says what, that I'm the light of the heavens and the earth in Surah Nur, He's not the light. He has created this light. So Allah is other than the light, you're saying? And these bearers of Allah's light are the Imams. But sit, come here, please. See how we have been deceived. And see this. What is it? The Ismaili Imam, it is the same, but because Ismaili Imam is present and the last Imam, our 12er Imam, is absent. So Ismailis have explained it better than the 12er. They've at least, yeah. How can I mean, how shall I say this? Mazhar of this universal intellect or light of Imamat. You see, they're not saying light of Allah. Where's Allah's light then? Or Allah originated everything. What if I show you that this has no origination? This has no beginning, no end. Like Muji Baba has been showing you, like, yeah, so, right? Is there a... Please put your minds aside for a little while. Okay, this is, you might say it is compact in us. Like, if we die, then it's gone, it's dead, we don't know nothing. But the divine intellect. Okay, so let's read this. I was quite overwhelmed before. I couldn't. The universal soul, referred to as then guarded tablet, emanated from the universal intellect. So even the universal intellect, the universal soul, is a creation. And it is not God. God is the other. See? The first thing created by God was my light. Prophet Muhammad says. Oh. What are the universal intellect? Prophet Muhammad has taken this, saying that the first Bole ki jai jai, Shiv ji ki jai jai. You see, we have stumped, sorry to say, the Imams. And who is Allah? Allah is the light. But Allah is not the created light, right? And what is this light? The universal intellect is the first being originated by God. And the noblest of all existence. Intellect is a spiritual being. Okay, you can get lost in this and say, wow, 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 wow. Wow, wow. Oh, it's so overwhelming. I have to stop now. You see, because the intellect won't be able to take it. You'll be in awe like, oh. So that's why what the Hindus say, sit down, meditate first. So you can be one with God. Otherwise, you see how emotions come in, the intellect. I can't take this, I can't take this. Oh my God. You become so overwhelmed. Om Namah Shivaya. So, what is this? Even what did God say to Moses? I am. So, taking Descartes even, I think, therefore I am. That's like God, Allah encompasseth everything in knowledge. Without knowledge, what is God? Other. That's why they've put him somewhere in the other category. He's not his created. What if I show you that the Absolute is here? You are the Absolute. Uncreated. Go to Muji Baba, I recommend. Without yoga, meditation, anything, He's pointing, and you will admit, you will realize this by seeing it yourself. And this is what is. So part of us dies, but this never dies because we cannot bear witness to it saying that, you see, can the mind say, you see, there are people who get, when I saw Muji Baba's videos and all live streams on Facebook and now YouTube, I joined. I mean, I started to come here a lot. What happened? Some say, well, we can't say, I don't know. At what? At what question, Moji Babas? That does it, first, does it have birth? They all say yes. Does it have death? Then someone just stopped and, yeah, okay. So intellectually we can say yes. If it, no, it's not born. So does it die? But then the mind, oh, we die, right? But yet we cannot bear witness to this. Can we? Like, I die, what dies? Then Muji Baba has to ask another way. Because if someone gets stuck in this and says, well, I don't know, Muji Baba, like that, right? See, can anyone bear witness to this dying? They can bear witness to death, their death coming, but even when the death, after they've died, who bears witness to the dead body and all this? Oh God! So if you see this, so it's a good thing, Imam is present, but it's a very bad thing that I have to say, necessary being that I have to go against my Imams. The universal intellect includes all divine attributes and is, technically speaking, the first cause and the necessary being of the ontocosmological hierarchy which gives rise to the physical world. The universal intellect, look, like this now, very nice words, and okay, they're explaining it very eloquently, and of course they have to. Let's see whether this eloquence is not just a showing off, and it's not. But you see, you'll not get to that. And they say you don't get to the God, all things and all being within itself. For it is the fit by God. You see, origin by God. Right? So Quran only people come also. From my previous slide, what did I say? Where did I start? Surah Hajj ayat 15, I think. That God has asked people, just because they will not, they think that God will not help this prophet, or maybe they're disbelievers. Okay, let's put it, God will not help this mess. They think. So he's asked them to go and commit suicide, hang themselves with a rope. What kind of a God is this? I mean, this is really stupid, to be very blunt. Blunt. May sound rude. Now, the Badu and Surah Fatah, so I'm trying to attract the Sunni Muslims too here. Don't get me wrong, it's not only against the Ismailis and the Shias, 12 Shias, also against the Sunnis. So you see, the thing is that, what kind of a God is this that tells them, this is the reason he gives? Go and kill yourselves if you think that God will not help him. Now you're going to think, oh, let me think if this is a good reason, because, death comes to everyone. So death even came to Prophet Muhammad. He wasn't ever living, not on this plane, earth plane. So why are you telling the others to go and kill yourselves? because they think that God will not help him. And now when did God help him? Shias, even Umar succeeded in saying, don't give him the pen and paper. You know? I'm sorry, the Prophet was on his deathbed and his wish didn't come true. He wanted pen and paper to write something so that his ummah will not go astray. Now his ummah is astray, in a mess. Sunni Shia. So even the Shias have to believe in that hadith and quote that hadith again. To tell the Sunnis, oh, what, you believe in Umar bin Khattab? Yes. After Prophet Muhammad, so like that. Now, do you get it? Now, you see, so Sunnis, if you feel that, oh yeah, oh, wow, 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 God helped, yes, what is it, Surah Hajj. Now, who should go and kill himself? Umar bin Khattab, right? According to Surah Hajj, ayat 15 that I showed you. Oh God! And the soul is inclined to evil, and there's akal, and where's that Surah Hajj ayat? Whoever should think that Allah will not support him in this world, Shias, I think you also should leave this religion. And the hereafter, let him extend a rope to the ceiling, then cut off his breath, meaning, and let him see, will his effort remove that which enrages? Oh, so what we found out through our research that Umar was jealous that when Ali became the Mawla master after Imam, Umar bin Khattab was jealous and this and that. And then we come through the Umayyad even, seeping through the hadiths and all. But now what's happened to Prophet Muhammad? He didn't get any support in the end. Like even Imam Ali couldn't help in this. Pen and paper was not given. His wish was not fulfilled. So this also, you see through this light, this ayat, Surah Hajj ayat 15. Oh, God did not help Prophet Muhammad. Umar was telling us something. Umar was telling us. Even Imam Ali was silent. Oh, you will say that Imam Ali was there, but silent. Silent sacrifice. And I will be. So Imam Ali also had a difficult time establishing his imamat. Anyways, okay. But what was his wish? Prophet Muhammad's wish was that the ummah should not be divided. Remember the calamity of Thursday and the pen and paper hadith. I don't have to show you her because I'm in a flow, and then it's very difficult to prove against Ismailis and Shia, 12 Shias, Ismaili Shias and all this, Imamate. How they have deceived you. Okay, so I want to, let's see if I can succinctly put it here. That Allah, the Creator, what if I show you something which is uncreated? Are you going to then you just don't have to say wow, 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 get overwhelmed or anything. But since preparing you, put the mind aside. Just let the mind be, don't engage with the mind. There's switches here. maybe then you will say, Shiva, he gave a blow to this creator. Any which way you come against this, okay, so God, again, God is the creator, not the part of this creator, not a part of its creation, not in the creation. But can you say that the creation is in him? How can you divide in this way by making him apart from creation? So the Shias, Imam Ali would say, it's a big thing for us, very difficult to prove this, that the creation, this one God, creator, supreme, who is other, above all things, apart from his creation, he's not his creation, and we are the Hujjat. We are the mazhar, we are the manifestation. But this light, for what he has created, and we are the best of the creators. No, sorry. We are the best of the creation. Surah Baina, and this light. And even when in Surah Nur Allah says, I am the light of the heavens and the earth, the light is created, meaning this, Imam and Prophet Muhammad, first light created. Oh my goodness, do you see how they've manipulated the whole thing to make you worship? You can't touch God, you can't in any way. God is just the other. And this, even if I say pure awareness, they say Prophet Muhammad. If they, nowadays, okay, wait a minute. I'm really serious. I don't know where the seriousness came from, and the sincerity. I think it came from my search for God, putting aside even myself. When you put Imam Hussein, you put aside everything. Your love for Imam Hussein, everything for yourself, everything. Empty yourself. So this way, I had to, otherwise emotionally you don't know. When you love someone, you can become really blind to their mistakes and all, and it can come as such a shock. When they have betrayed you, you feel, so innocently betrayed you. Innocent. I had to change my looks and all because I loved innocence. So in St. Joseph's College, I looked a really innocent human being. Masoom. Without makeup, very young and all that. Very innocent. Bole ki jai jai, Shivji ki jai. Bole means innocent. Naive. It doesn't mean naive. Bola is not naive. Shiva is not naive. So we have had, okay, forget Prophet Muhammad and this light and all this. No. Then they'll bring a pure awareness and say this is Prophet Muhammad. This is Allah's light. Pure consciousness. This is not Shivji. This is Prophet Muhammad. And Allah, what is Allah? So when Abraham tells the idol worshippers, he starts to, after that, what does he say when he debates with the idol worshippers in the Quran ayat? He says, Abraham says, I go to my God. Yeah, I'm going to my God. And all this, who encompasses all things. Not only that, but, wait a minute, who encompasseth all things. Wait, before encompassing it, there is an ayat who says that God is all encompassing, and then it says something else. encompasses all things in knowledge. Without knowledge, God is what? Nothing. But there's another item I'll show you. When did Abraham say this? God knows all is in front of behind. You see, I'm not ready for this, but since I was in the flow conversation, exploring the image of God. Yes, here it is. I hope I get the encompasses everything. You see this? This is now Shia 1, Shia side. God's knowledge, His knowledge, all the... So you, oh God, now you have the Shia. I just want to know this is my 12er Shia. My Lord, give me an heir. So they had both submitted. You see, because God did not guide you all in your soul. So that's why they're all praying that, Abraham and Muhammad, even Rasulullah, that Ali, help him. Zechariah, Surah Maryam. They all need heirs. Sound hard. So that they can all lead you to this one uncreated God who creates everything and this. Indeed, we repudiate you and whatever you worship besides Allah. I will surely plead forgiveness. Is it a lie gods other than Allah? What is it that you are worshipping? What is it that you are worshipping? Is it a lie? Gods other than Allah that you desire. Then what is your idea about the Lord of all the worlds? You see, they say, Abraham, we don't have an idea. This is your problem, that you always think that it is our concept. God is the manifest creator. And his manifestation, his creation is his manifestation. What else can God be then, if God indeed a manifestist? So indeed we repudiate you, and whatever you worship besides Allah, we disavow you, and between you and us there has happened enmity and hate. Oh, this is that Mumtahana. Indeed, I have turned my face toward him who originated the heavens and the earth as a Hanif, and I am not one of the polytheists. His people argued with him. He said, do you argue with me concerning Allah while he has guided me for certain? Really? Even Abraham doubts the guidance. He says, oh, is this the star? When Allah has shown him his heaven and earth, kingdom of the heavens and the earth, power and all. I do not fear what you ascribe to him as his partners, accepting anything that my Lord may wish. My Lord embraces all things in his knowledge. So that way you say, oh, because there are greater creations than human beings. And God has created all this. But when you get the knowledge of how God created all this, will you be able to create? No. You will not be able to create. Right? Yeah, maybe you can try reach somewhere. But can you create universes upon universes? Worlds upon worlds? Just say be and it is and see. But you see, behind it, that Lord, he has to be, to say be and it is. And you have to go behind it. So even if you become the witness, realize you are the witness. You created all this. You created it. You brought it in time. Oh God. Do you argue again? What has happened here? Here, I reached here, right? So this is Surah Anam, verses 79 to 81, not Surah Araf. Surah Araf is 7th surah. This is the 6th. My Lord embraceth all things. My Lord embraces all things, meaning my Lord encompasses all things in His knowledge. In knowledge. Meaning without this knowledge, I'm just joking, but no, let's take it seriously. Without knowledge, God is what? Now let's sit and see who God is without knowledge. I am. O Musa, I am Allah. Surah Taha also. And so let's just empty ourselves from all knowledge, everything that's important to us, ourselves even. Nothing. Now, behind this knowledge, who is? Who is? God. Only and only God. And tell me, where is He not? Everywhere you turn your face is the face of Allah. But they'll say that's just the face of Allah, countenance of Allah. It's like His light reflecting and all this, they might say. It's okay, so then just empty yourselves and see. Just for a little while, what is this pure awareness? Even if you don't want to go to Muji Baba. And before even finding Muji Baba, I was reading Jiddu Krishnamurti, and then I came to I wanted to know what the mind brain is and what is witness, at least that this is right, this God creator, God the absolute above all things. I wanted to know this, but no relationship with a relationship with Prophet Muhammad and Imams and all, but not God. You cannot touch. He's apart from, above everything. He's created. He's the creator. So everything is created cannot know the creator, they say, right? So then how does he say, am I not your Lord? Huh? So that, the messengers are going to come and remind you. But from where does he say? You see, it's not, this is, am I not your Lord? Isn't this unjust? Being the creator apart from everything, above everything. Am I not your Lord? How are you going to unless you don't realize this, how far can you go? How near can you go to Him? Am I not your Lord? First, they say He calls out to Abraham, and then, the sound is His voice. Whatever way He communicated to Abraham even, it's limited. It's not, it would be limited, so he doesn't have a sound. He doesn't have a sound. He created all sounds. Am I not your... He doesn't have a voice. Am I not your Lord? Right? Quran ayat. Wouldn't that be terribly unjust? So I've already done this, just for now also. Surah Araf verse 172. Allah asked them, taking the loins and descendants of from the loins of the children of Adam, and the descendants, and had them testify. You know what shahadat is? You see, this is where, if you go slowly, you'll see where you have been deceived thoroughly, with a thorough deception. Sunni, Shia, Ismailis, 12 verse. Now, Imam Ali will be scared of me. We used to say, well, there's this Noha. That's the beginning of Muharram. We have our anthem,, Uncha rahe apna alam. So, If you say Ya Ali Madad, what happens? Batin dies. Falsehood dies. So we don't want the person to die, the liar, but we want lies to die in him. So say Ya Ali Madad, Nara Hadri, Ya Ali. So then, now Imam Ali is scared of me. Is he? Am I? I'm so happy that I'm reaching this. It's really, I mean, it may seem, but don't you think that Imam Ali thought he was something? No, you wouldn't think that, right? He said, I was this and I am that, and I bore witness to the messenger. And so now you see, like, even Jesus Christ said to the Jews, you know, before Abraham was, I am. He meant I am. This I am the Jews even had that God gave to Moses. So now, do you think I'm boasting, or do you think I'm sincerely very happy to expose these hypocrites, liars? And in a sarcastic manner at times say, Imam Ali. Can you imagine someone saying Imam Ali would be scared of me? Imagine saying this to the Shias. So now, okay, I hope my mind is now rested. It's over. Ending. Any arguments that the Creator. You see, that's why I believe in that story of the Hindus. Again, repeating myself. And this would, I've already explained this. It would be unjust of God to tell them, I am the Creator. You see, you'll go after the signs. Shahadat, how will you bear witness? Then we are told, Imam Hussain says that if I went, look at the, who are you? Okay, on the existence of God. Okay? Imam Hussain. Look, we have here themselves bearing witness, some of them coming out like this, saying, and I was like, only Imam, what is the Karbala, what is why did he sacrifice all that? Ab main bhi nahi, not even I. What is he bearing witness to? Could it be different from him? No. Imam Hussain says, if I go after signs, ayats, see, now they're afraid. The Shia's Google search is afraid to give me. What is it? Is it not yourself guiding you? Is it? Do you see how they've stolen it from the polytheists? Is it not yourself guiding you? Let's search it this way. If I go after his signs, it's not coming. On the is it saying it's not yourself guiding? Saying, is it? Can't find it. Now the Shias are ashamed to give it to me. It seems this way. Is it not the self-guiding? So Proof of existence. Oh, I know what it is. Proof. Who could be the best of this? To show you the proof of existence. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent on you, be taken as proof for your existence? I could cry so much, but Shia thing has come. How can a thing, the existence of betrayed? Oh, look at this. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent? Sorry, I have to repeat myself. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent on you, be taken as a proof for your existence? Is there anything more evident than yourself disclose you? Are you hidden to need a guide to find you? Surely you are not. Are you far away to need your footprints to find you? Is God so far away? Surely you are not. Surely it's not. Blind may the eyes be which do not see you, watching and guarding yourself. Arafa Prayer, Bihar al-Anwar, Volume 98, page 226. I say this. Proof of existence. And yet God says, there's a greater... When I read that ayat in the Quran, the universe is greater in creation, which is harder. And there's another one, which is now, recently I did a live stream on that, which is harder to create. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent on you, be taken as proof for your existence? Okay? What's so over? I thought I got... look, that's... many things I have to convey today. How we have been deceived. I could get a heart attack. I could die. It's grief. Deception, betrayal. Where am I not your Lord? Read this and then read this. Hussainis. Suno Hussaini. Listen, Hussainis. Shias. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent on you, be taken as proof for your existence? How can the signs of Allah be taken as proof of Allah's existence? That's it. I've done it. Oh God, thank you, whoever is responsible. You see this? This is where it's all wrong. There's a fallacy. How can a thing, the existence of which is dependent on you, your existence, be taken as proof for your existence? All the signs. So what have you been doing? Going round in circles. Now bring the best philosophers and it is they'll say, yes, it's a fallacy. How can Allah guide you to signs of His and say, I'm apart from the creation? When Imam Hussain, the greatest witness of his time in action in Karbala, what has he done? Contradicted. The Creator God, by the saying of a proof of your existence. Like I was trying to say, how can the mother say, please bear witness that I bore you to a child, to her child? It would be unfair, right? How long did it take for me to see this fallacy here? In Imam Hussain saying, against Surah Araf ayat 172. अक्लमंद को कहते हैं इशारा काफ़ी है. Please understand this. I have to take a break. I'm overexcited. Hope you see this and leave this religion out. The Imams even have deceived you. Now Masahib has started. Okay, no, before. I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you very much. I'll come back later if I have to explain this further. Hope you get it now. Hope you get it. Anything else that might pop up in my mind, I will, that I have to explain further, expound, or even start from the very beginning again. And I may come back to start from the very beginning so that you all understand what I'm trying to say. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you all. Thank you, followers.